Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. And it is 8:54 a.m. on March 14th, 2025. Beware the Ides of March. Remember, Caesar got stabbed on the Ides of March. So anyway, we're starting off with dollar yen. Right now, as it stands in dollar yen, we got a hold above 148.14 to potentially basically go back up towards this high bars close, which is 149.12. We're not too far away from that. There's main resistance in dollar yen at 149.76. Has the marketplace, changed? I mean, I would have to think right now dollar yen is neutral, really neutral, because there's so much geopolitical stuff working in the background. We got the Ukraine war we have to worry about. These are things that are unforeseen. If Putin comes back and says, no, everything's off, then it's going to be run right back into the yen, and the dollar yen is going to take a bit of a hit. So, the yen loves political strife and loves global conflict. People just go by the yen for that. Now, if we're looking at fundamentals in the background, we're looking at a potential rate cut in the United States, all depending on if the market, if the Fed is going to be really accommodating to the Trump administration. There is there's some tension between those two guys. And, the Fed could be spiteful and say, no, we're not cutting rates right now. We're going to just be a little bit more of a hawk just to make sure this inflation stays down. So there's a lot of stuff working in the background. But right now, as it stands, dollar yen's got a hold above 148.14. If it breaks 148.14, we're probably tracking back down to like the 147.60, 70 level. Anyway, let's move over to good old sterling dollar. This thing, cable itself, we've been talking about it. It's been capped at like 130, and we'll put up a level 129.95, like there, 125.995. Actually, I really want 130 because that's the most important point. 130. There's resistance at 130. Right now, cable, short term. Let's see, where are we? This is a 1 hour chart. We got we got the recent high at 129.87. This thing's got a hold above 129.20. It's the same damn price point as yesterday. It's just, if it came down, touched it, came back up off of it, but if it breaks 129.20, we're looking for it probably to dip down to like 128. I don't know. I would go 70, 77 like that. That would probably be where the marketplace basically starts to consolidate again. It's not falling out of bed, but it's not rocketing either. There's really no muzzle velocity in this right now. And a break of 130, it's got resistance at 130.35. So right behind it, there is resistance. So I would say cable is also neutral. I mean, I don't really see much happening in cable. It's all dollar yen, and that's what's running the crosses is dollar yen. So let's get over to good old sterling yen. All right, sterling yen right now. We got that resistance at 193.11, the previous high. I would actually even move it down to the high bars close, 193, the figure. I would say the resistance is at 193, the figure. Now, we made a run up to 75, right? Something like that. 755. Really, if I come down into this chart, when I'm looking at, no, I think that's a little bit too low. Let me look at this area here. Maybe this high bars. Let's go right here. Let's go. It's got a hold above 192, say, I'm going to go 18, 192.18. Needs to hold above this level. See, we had a little bit of a spike below it and then a quick rally up to the top. This rally so far has failed. So if we break back down below this area, most likely we're going to track down to like 191.76. So that's what we got going on in sterling yen. Let's go over to euro yen. Good old euro yen. Whoa! Well, we got a nice little run up to 162, 162.33. That didn't really extend as far as cable, so I should be looking at the euro sterling cross. Let's see. It's got to hold above 80, 161.80, and we're very close to it right here, 161.80. If we break below 80, we're probably going back down to 161.35. That's close enough. 161.30, 32. A break of this top here, there's going to be resistance at 163. And I don't know. I don't really know if it's going to be able to extend that high. So I know there's resistance at 162, 198, 163. So I'm going to say, have to start to say that euro yen is also right now neutral for the day. It all depends on what happens with dollar yen. It all depends on what goes on with the geopolitical news. But if we break this 161.80, that's showing weakness to 161.32. If we can get above this high of 160, say 240, we got a good shot at 162.90, 163.10. I think more of a bearish side. That's just the way I'm leaning. Anyway, please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Don't forget to head on over to Park Avenue Trading, get yourself a free ebook. And remember, always as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.